next generation of process industry has to cope with the global challenges we have now in the world. This means what? Today we have problems with biodiversity, we have problems with scarcity of resources, we have problems with climate change. The process industry has to adapt, has to transform itself to be able to cope with these challenges. Having the right technology, the right innovation, to be sure that we could implement investment on time to be able to cope with a well below 2 degrees Celsius scenario. The process industry uses a lot of resources, a lot of energy. So we need to find ways to optimize recirculation of these products. We need to create a hub of circularity. We know that the process industry could, at scale, transform really this matter. I expect in the future a process industry which is a leader in erecting hub of circularity, not only between industries, but also with cities, with regions, to have this kind of urban industrial synergies and industrial symbiosis.
To master the transformation, the industrial transformation which is going on, and to become sustainable, that means competitive economically, to provide good jobs and social integration, and thirdly to be clean. We discussed this morning in a very interesting panel the right level of ambition, and there I think we need to aim for the highest level of ambition, but what was also very clear from this morning is we can accelerate. We should not get lost in long discussions about the end objective, but start deploying these technologies in the process industry as soon as possible from now on.
So for me, the next generation of process innovation in Europe will be to come from 8 sectors that have been converging in proposing to the customers, finally to the consumers, the ability to manage the flows of material from the end of life of the product to the new materials, I would say the innovative one, that will allow our customers to provide eco-conceived innovative materials too. And so this industry will be more and more integrated together. So they will be also integrated with the territories, so they are the ones that are confronting the environment more than the others. So they will try to manage all these flows and decrease the impact in terms of energy consumption, resource optimization in that way too. To do that, they will need also to create new activities, and I will even say to create new business models. So there will be a profound transformation that these industries will together achieve in the years to come.
Our involvement in SPIRE puts us in the center of a community that is filled with industries. So basically, as a solution provider, we are in direct contact with the end users of our products, end users of our current products, and end users of potential products we are currently developing and we will develop in the near future. This allows us to have access to roadmaps, like for example Vision 2050. It allows us to understand very well the needs and requirements from the industry point of view. We have to keep in mind that process industries are considered and perceived as conservative. As offering digital solutions, we need this kind of interaction to convince people and penetrate the market.
The role of them is, first of all, to provide a good regulatory frame and also to create a suitable frame for support system. So it's necessary to engage, in fact, national resources to complete European or transnational funds. As concerned the local or regional authorities or regional regions, they have to be engaged in creating ecosystem for the development of, for reaching SPIRE objectives. So they should engage local resources to create a good atmosphere, good framework for collaboration between enterprises and local societies.